In their first months of training, firefighters learn a wide range of life-saving techniques, everything from navigating smoke-filled buildings to performing swift rescues in chaotic situations. Mastering these skills is essential because one day, they'll face emergencies where seconds make the difference between life and death. In 2012, a team of researchers conducted an experiment with new firefighter recruits to test a fascinating question. Could a slight change in training improve their performance under pressure? They split the recruits into two groups, each receiving the same training materials, covering everything they'd need to know about rescue operations, fire behavior, and teamwork. But one of the groups practiced with a subtle twist. After a month of training, both groups were thrown into a realistic simulation. Imagine the scene: a controlled building fire, smoke thick in the air, heat radiating from every direction. Both groups went through the exact same obstacles. But there was a remarkable difference in their performance. One group was faster, more coordinated, and, most importantly, stayed calm under the intense pressure. They knew just when to break through walls, how to spot hidden fire hotspots, and which exits to prioritize. So, what was this secret tweak in their training? Quite simply, they used spaced repetition, a technique where instead of cramming all the information at once, they spaced out study sessions, allowing for breaks in between to let the knowledge settle in. By revisiting each lesson over time, the recruits didn't just memorize the steps, they embedded them, making it feel almost instinctive. We'll look at two other powerful techniques that, combined with spaced repetition, can supercharge your learning in any field. But to see why these methods are so effective, let's dive into how our brains actually process and store information. Picture this: when you learn something new, like the layout of a fire truck's tools or the steps for a high-rise rescue, the information first enters your short-term memory, held in a part of the brain called the hippocampus. Over time, this knowledge moves to long-term memory, a process we don't yet fully understand, but we know it likely happens between study sessions, and perhaps most importantly, during sleep. Sleep is where the brain consolidates, or hardens, the information, integrating it with what we already know. This means that, by studying in spaced intervals and ensuring good rest, we're using our brain's natural processes to our advantage, helping us remember complex information more effectively. These methods, spaced repetition, integrating what we learn with real-life scenarios, and prioritizing rest, are powerful tools. They're just as useful for firefighters preparing for emergencies as they are for students studying for exams or professionals learning new skills. So next time you need to remember something important, give these strategies a try. They might just be the secret to making new knowledge stick.